the cartels who are wondering that it was a break in their drug transmissions, are trying to take advantage of the chaos that's there too. That's why this situation is on a federal level. You're seeing it highly coordinated across the country.
Let's get reaction now from Brandon Tatum. He is a former Tucson police officer and co-founder of Blexit. What do you make of this concern of drug cartels, Brandon?
Well, I think that this governor should be ashamed of himself because he's just making up stuff. When he first came out, I saw it with my own two eyes. He pandered to the black community. He stoked and poked the bear of the black community. And then when people reacted, now he has to backpedal and blame the cartel. I looked at the videos. I can clearly see this is Antifa and this is Black Lives Matter. There are white people and there are black people coming out, burning buildings, burning police cars, stealing from stores, all in the name of what? There is no purpose, there is no plan, there is no strategic value in what these individuals are doing, and they should be ashamed of themselves. I feel like justice is moving at an appropriate course. This officer has been arrested, and these people are just out here trying to make a come up, trying to, I don't know, get out pent up anger from COVID-19. I'm not sure, but they don't have a plan and it's not working.
Brendan, I want to talk to you about the opportunities that the cartels may be exploiting, because as a former Tucson police officer, you know firsthand on that front line the drug trade coming across that border in Arizona. I've spent a lot of time on it, and Tucson is the first stop to routes all across the country. Do you believe you had a lot of rioters tearing down Phoenix last night? Do you think that last night the cartels were able to take advantage?
No, I do not. Based on my training and experience and how cartels move and operate, they're concerned with drugs and trafficking. Burning down buildings and stealing TVs don't seem like something that the cartel is interested in doing. It doesn't help make money. These are low-level crimes being committed by people who are, I don't know what they're trying to accomplish. I have no idea, and it's shameful that what they're doing is counterproductive. If you're burning police cars and you're destroying the police department, your tax dollars are going to have to pay for that. If you're going out and stealing TVs, burning down businesses, black-owned businesses, or other businesses in your community, those businesses are not going to come back. The perception of your community will go down, the property value of your community go down, the economic success of your community goes down, all in the name of what? One man was killed by a police officer. That should be investigated. I believe that police officers should be held accountable, but to destroy the whole country because of one incident is foolish.
Are you concerned by the decisions being made by the leaders, whether it was the Minnesota governor and the mayor there in Minneapolis, who had a slow reaction after finally a police precinct was overrun? They decided to crack down. Or Mayor de Blasio in New York, who is applying a light touch. Are you concerned this puts officers' lives in danger?
Oh yeah, it makes my blood boil when I watch people overtaking police departments. What world are we living in? We live in a country of law and order. If you begin to vandalize people's property, you are not protesters anymore. You are criminals. When you begin to breach the police department, destroying evidence, trying to steal weapons from police vehicles, you are not protesting. You are not peaceful. That is not covered under the Constitution. You are rioting and you are thugs. And these police departments all around the country should have stood strong instead of looking cowardice. If I was the police chief, it's time to set the tempo. If you're going to come out and act a fool, then you're going to be met with force, period. If you want to protest peacefully, like Martin Luther King and others who got things accomplished, then we're cool with that. We'll block off the roadway. We'll make sure that you can peacefully protest and exercise your constitutional right. But anything other than that, if you don't want no drama with the police department, then you probably should be a law-abiding citizen.
That's a strong message to the rioters. What's your message to so many Americans out there that are not only hurting because of what happened to Floyd, but also are afraid of the climate we now have in cities?
Well, I think we need to operate in facts. Look at the research, look at the data that's being conducted. Nobody should be running around afraid that police are going to gun you down and kill you for no reason. And hold yourself accountable. If you are not interacting with police officers and you're not committing crimes, then you're not going to have negative interactions. I think people need to come together, quit all this race baiting BS, and let's come together and have solutions. Go to your local police department, because most police are good, most citizens are good. The cowards and the evil people can hang on the sidelines. Come together. Let's negotiate things that can help better our communities, which is something that I'm going to make sure that I get done in my city. Do those things and we can have a resolution. We can have police brutality be minimized and mitigated. But until you're willing to sit at the table and come together as peaceful individuals, nothing will ever happen. And I want to see America do better.
Former Tucson officer Brendan Tatum, thank you very much, and thank you for that message. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.